What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up to the creed, man? What up to the creed, man? Hey, I'm finna put some on you, so called. I'm really finna put some on you, so called. What up, 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 what up? What up to the creed, man? What up to the creed, man? What up to the creed, man? Hey, I'm finna put some on you, so called. I'm finna put some on you, so called. I'm finna put some on you, so called. Shout out to my mans, bruh. You see, my man just came through. On you, so called. I had to hear it again. Hey, my man just came through, folk. Early, not late. He came through early. Like, it ain't even been 2 minutes on this motherfucker. Folk came through with the donation. All praise to the Most High, Brakataya Habashim Yahweh, and may the Most High bless that man. He showed some love to me, and you know why it's love? Because he don't owe me shit. He don't owe me not even $1. And he came through and gave me his hard-earned money, something that he worked for, something that he went and slaved away at a job for, and he shared some of it with me, and he don't owe me none. So that's real love. Shout out to that man. May he be blessed. May he be blessed. I'm gonna get straight into it though. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. You feel me? I'm not even gonna hold y'all. You're alright. 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 So where should I start? Okay. I should start at the fact that okay, so a lot of us we got our status changed, right? A lot of us we're now US citizens, right? And we walk around as American nationals or state citizens or whatever you want to call it. You feel me? I'm indigenous to this land. You feel me? So that's just that. I'm an indigenous person. That's how I'm coming. You feel me? That's what it is. So under that banner or whatever, they say the U.S. government itself has already instructed that anybody that's not a U.S. citizen is a foreign national. So no matter what you want to call yourself, if you are American national, if you a state citizen, if you just an indigenous, person to this land or whatever the case is, bro, you're still considered a foreign national because anybody who's not a U.S. citizen is a foreign national. So let's just get that straight, right? So a lot of people they had a status change or they just never was US citizens or whatever the case. And sometimes you get pulled over, right? And then they give you even though they can't do nothing else to you, even though they can't make you step out of the car, they can't arrest you, take you to jail, they can't do nothing else to you, but they can still give you petty ass little citations. They can still give you petty ass little tickets and stuff, you feel me? So that's really the real issue that we all dealing with right now is they can't do nothing else to us unless we actually injure somebody or commit a real crime that has a victim in it, you feel me? But they can still give you these petty ass little tickets that are just irritating, you feel me? Especially if you do something that involves needing a license or whatever the case is, that could be bad to be on your license because now is making your driving record look bad when we was never even driving in the first place. We was traveling. So how you putting some on my driving record when you pulled me over, I was not acting commercially. I was not taking part in any commerce. So how the fuck was I driving? You feel me? That's the definition. That's the definition of traffic. In law, traffic literally means commerce. That's the definition of traffic is commerce in law, bro. Go look up the law definition of traffic. You feel me? So they always, oh, this is a traffic stop. Oh, traffic violation, bitch. I'm not in traffic. You feel me? So that's that. So we still get caught up with these little stupid ass tickets and stuff. And You gotta be prepared to go in there and battle these people. You feel me? Uh, a lot of people think, you could just turn in some affidavits and be cool, but a lot of courts ain't gonna just go like that. You feel me? They just gonna mark you down as not guilty because you ain't show up or whatever the case is. Even though they really can't do nothing to you, but they can, like I said, damage the driving record. Which you shouldn't just let them do that anyways. You feel me? You're not just finna damage something just because you think you can. So you got to go and really fight for your rights in a lot of cases. So when you get in there, a lot of us have our assumed name certificate. A lot of us have our names copywritten. You feel me? We have copyrighted names, trademark, trade name, all that. You feel me? So we got that stuff going on. And it's like, what do you do when they don't acknowledge that stuff? You showing them assumed name. The people that y'all trying to take an action against and put charges on is a corporation, and you have all your paperwork showing them that this is a corporation going after. Even though they know what you're talking about, even though they know what you're saying is the truth, a lot of them gonna play dumb and treat you like you crazy. That's what they do. They'll act like you're the crazy one when really they're just evil and going against their own oaths. You feel me? They're breaking their own oaths. They're just evil and wicked because they're just doing their job because they're going with the system. You feel me? So everybody can just keep on pulling that I'm just doing my job. They can always pull that I'm just doing my job card out. But the job you're doing is wicked and evil towards the people, is detrimental to the public, and it's unlawful. So it's just like y'all, everybody else gotta follow the rules except y'all. It's some bullshit. So you really gotta know how to defend yourself when you get in there. And if the assumed name and the trademark don't work, then a lot of times you're gonna have to go to something else. You straight challenging jurisdiction. And I'm not a licensed attorney or a lawyer, and this is not legal advice. This is just information and entertainment. You feel me? So a lot of times if they push that to the side, now you got to go in there and you got to challenge jurisdiction. You feel me? And a lot of y'all wouldn't even know how to do that besides just saying, hey, I'm challenging jurisdiction. A lot of people can't talk when they on the spot, period. It don't matter if you're a good speaker or not. When you get put on the spot, you could be a very good speaker, but when you put on the spot like that, fam, a lot of people ain't gonna be competent enough to even speak correctly. You feel me? On some real shit, and stick to the script, and really have all they shit together when they get in front of these people, because they got a lot of tricks up their sleeve, and they will come hard on you, and they're real good at intimidating and all that stuff. So it's like you might get caught up in a situation where you got to challenge jurisdiction, and now it's like, so do you understand the charges against you, right? No, I don't understand the charges against me. I have some questions. I need to understand the nature and cause of the action against me, right? I need to understand the nature and cause of the action against me. So is this going to be criminal or is this going to be civil? You feel me? And if they say civil right then and there, I'm just automatically going boom. All right, I make a motion to dismiss for lack of a sworn complaint and lack of an injured party. There's no injured party present. Boom. So they're not going to say civil. More than likely, they're going to say criminal, right? It is criminal. Okay. Let the record show that this is a criminal action. And before all this, I'm going to ask for audio recording. I don't know how a lot of other counties work or a lot of other states or whatever, but it used to be, you would request a court reporter and they'd come in with their little keyboard thing, the stenographer, whatever, and they get to type in all their little stuff while you talking and stuff like that. But now I guess they do it different. Where I'm at, basically you tell the judge, I need this to be audio recorded. You request audio recording. Can you turn on the audio recorder? And I guess he'll like hit a button and he'll start recording everything, audio recording. And then I guess where I'm from, you got to go to the court reporter after that and be like, yeah, I need this audio pulled from this court date right here. You feel me? This case number, whatever the case is. Then they'll type it up and put it in on paper. You feel me? Everything that was said. And that's very powerful. See, a lot of people don't take advantage of that. You got to put all these people on the spot. So when I go in there ain't going to be no proof of who said what or none of this stuff. But when I get this audio recording in, I got all the proof. So I can show him trying to railroad me. I can show him going against his oath, being unlawful, all that shit. You feel me? So now I got the audio recording on. So that's why I'm saying Let the record show that this court intends to bring a criminal action against me. Now I got some more questions. The Constitution grants this court two criminal actions, right? There's common law, and then there's admiralty military tribunal. You feel me? Which it comes from Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution, right? And you say that too, then now you really hit me. Boom. You putting them on the spot, you feel me? So which one of these two criminal actions do you intend to, to bring this action against me? And then they probably gonna say something, if you don't understand the law, you need to get a licensed attorney or this or that, this or that. And that's when you let them know, like, thank you, Your Honor. But I do know that I have the right to appear as myself and defend my own person, something like that. I have the right to defend my own person. So I don't have to go get no licensed attorney, no licensed lawyer, none of that. And I'm not looking for legal advice right now. I'm not seeking legal advice. What I'm seeking right now is legal intent. I want to know y'all intent. And the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to know the nature and cause of the action against me. And the Sixth Amendment grants you the duty to inform me of that. And I don't believe that you'll be breaking your oath for doing your duty. So can you please tell me, is this criminal action going to be under common law or admiralty military tribunal, which that's what it's really under. It's under admiralty military tribunal, but they never gonna tell you that because they know they have no right to lawfully use that jurisdiction against you because you're not in an international contract. So if they were to say that you were under admiralty military tribunal, then that's where you take it to I'm not involved in any international contracts, and if I am, can you have the prosecutor or the state's attorney enter that into evidence so we can view it? Otherwise, I make a motion to dismiss this case because there's no international contract, and that's where you hit them with that. So that they never gonna say admiralty or maritime or military tribunal. You feel me? Because then that's gonna expose the whole fraud of the court. But if they do say that, you're gonna motion to dismiss, and then you got this on audio record too, so that's proof that they be trying to try people under an admiralty jurisdiction. So more than likely, when you put him on the spot and you talk about the Sixth Amendment, it makes it his duty to inform me of the nature and cause of the action against me. Then he most likely gonna say this is a statutory jurisdiction. You feel me? Which is fake. There's no such thing as a statutory jurisdiction. You feel me? So that's when you say, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record show that this court intends to bring this action against me under a statutory jurisdiction. But Your Honor, that raises another question. I've never heard of a criminal action under a statutory jurisdiction. Can you please show me the procedure? Show me where I can find the court and law procedures for a statutory jurisdiction so I can properly defend myself. You feel me? So that's when you put them on point about that, because I've never heard of this, and it don't exist in the Constitution. So can you show me in the law procedures where the procedure is for statutory jurisdiction? It don't exist. You feel me? So now you really gonna upset the court. You feel me? Because they're not used to being challenged like that in such a way. Usually when they're being challenged, the person is challenging them, but not in the right way. So it's just like they still feel like they in the right. But now you really putting them on point, and now they're having to realize that they're getting over on you. You feel me? Because, they do this all day, every day. It gets to the point where it's nothing to them. They're just doing their job, right? But now you're exposing it to themselves that they're fraud. Like, real shit. You guys are being fraud, and at this point, you're being fraud. Real shit. So that's when he's just gonna be like, how do you plead? You feel me? Statutory jurisdiction. Now, how do you plead? I can't plead because I don't know the proper procedure to defend myself in a statutory jurisdiction. So that's when you gonna tell them, you need to show me where in the law books I could find the criminal procedure for a statutory jurisdiction so I could properly defend myself. I can't make a plea because I can't properly defend myself. You feel me? On some real shit. You never make a plea. Once you make a plea, you're under the jurisdiction. Don't plead not guilty. Don't plead guilty. None of that. And don't let them try to plead no contest for you. Anytime he puts in a plea for you, you object. Your Honor, I object. You putting a plea in for me will be you practicing law from the bench, because entering a plea is my or my attorney's job. I make a motion to remove that plea. You feel me? That you gotta make sure he remove that plea. But he might just be like, motion denied, your trial date will be this and this, this is boom. Slam the gavel down, whatever, and now you really can't say nothing else, you know. He didn't set a whole trial date and this and that. He ain't trying to hear nothing else you say. But you gotta get good at being able to take them in circles like that, real shit, because it is a chance that they might just give up, you feel me? And now they see they doing you wrong. All right, case dismissed. Boom. It is a chance they might just let you go. So you got to get good at taking them in circles with the words. You feel me? You got to get good at asking questions. Don't be in there making statements. You see, I'm in there asking questions. That leaves another question. I've never heard of that. I have another question. What about that? You know, I'm asking questions. I'm asking as king. The king is the one that asks the questions and make everybody else answer. I'm questioning you, answer me. I'm questioning you, answer me. I'm questioning you. You feel me? That the one that's in power is the one asking all the questions. You feel me? So if you could keep them going in circles like that, bro, lawfully, because everything I'm saying is within the law. Everything I'm saying is correct. And if I was in a federal court or a Supreme Court, they will be totally on my side with everything I'm saying. You feel me? But since I'm in this local court, this kangaroo court, this fake, false ass court, bro, that does not uphold the Constitution in any shape, form, or fashion. All they do is uphold statutes. That's it. They don't uphold no constitutional rights, no amendments, none of that stuff in there, except for when it benefits them. Then they uphold it. But when it's there to benefit you, they're not upholding none of that stuff. You feel me? So look, here goes the part right here. When he sets that trial, if he gets to the point where he sets that trial date, that's when you say, Your Honor, I would like to request well, that's where I would say that I'm not telling y'all to do any of this. I'm not a licensed attorney, licensed lawyer, and this is not legal advice. This is information and entertainment. And this is me speaking to my children. You feel me? I'm speaking to my children. So if I die, they can come back and see this video. And this is me talking to them. So look, so that's when you, my children, my future children, that's when you would request a motions hearing to my son in the future. When you see this, daddy had this good information for you. So, Your Honor, I would like to request a motions hearing. You feel me? Because I have a few motions that's critical to this case, and they need to be heard before trial. You feel me? A lot of judges shouldn't really have no issue with you requesting a motions hearing. So then that'll be just another hearing right in between the trial, whatever the case is. And what's so good about the motions hearing is you can bring all these motions to dismiss based on this or based on that or based on this, but you can't be found guilty at a motions hearing. So it's another chance for you to get the case dismissed, but you cannot be found guilty there. So I would turn in a motion based on I would turn in a motion based on motion to dismiss based on lack of jurisdiction, motion to dismiss based on incorrect venue, like real talk, because this court needs to be moved to a different court. The so-called victim or injured party is the people of the state of Illinois. But that's who you work for. That's who the judge works for. That's who the officer works for. They gave me the ticket. And that's who the state's attorney or the prosecutor works for. Y'all all work for the people of the state of Illinois. And that's the victim. That's the injured party. So there's bias here. There's a conflict of interest. You feel me? So we're in the wrong court. This has to be moved to a federal court if that's the case. And there's other motions to dismiss as well. You feel me? There's about 5 main ones that people usually go to. But I found a hidden motion to dismiss that's specifically for us, bro. I didn't even know this shit exists. I was just doing I'm just scrolling literally, and I come across this like, how come I never seen this before? Like, real talk. So that's what I'm finna get into, y'all. That's what I'm finna get into with y'all right now. You could low key bring this motion up in a regular hearing or like a regular pretrial hearing or whatever the case is. But you want to spread things out as much as possible. That's why I say you're going to request this motions hearing, so you can have a hearing directly to hear these motions. You feel me? So I can pull up and then present these motions, but I'm not going to present them all at once to the judge. I'm going to just present, nigga, one at a time. So he can't just say all are overruled and now you just asked out. Nah, I'm gonna present it one at a time. You feel me? So all the regular motions to dismiss, like based on a lack of jurisdiction or based on lack of evidence of jurisdiction or whatever the case is, you could go look all that stuff up for yourself. But this is a hidden motion that's only for us. That's only for us non-US citizens, bro. I'm finna show y'all that. So just for all y'all that need to get caught up to speed, let me get this for y'all real quick. Let me get people caught up to speed that ain't caught up to speed yet. Or if somebody new may be watching this video or whatever the case. So this is my Illinois State Police directives, you feel me? So all police in the state of Illinois supposed to be following under these directives, right? Even though, like I said, they don't never follow their own rules, but they want everybody else to follow the law, you feel me? So yeah, you can see right here, fam, it says the Illinois State Police will provide guidelines to protect the rights and privileges of members of foreign diplomatic missions and consular posts while maintaining public safety and protecting public order in Illinois. And these are all the authorities under which this directive. So they're saying this is what gives this directive power, because this directive is backed by laws. The Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, Vienna Convention on Consular Relations, and this is what started diplomatic immunity. This right here is what started diplomatic immunity in the world. The Diplomatic Relations Act and the United States Department of State book right here, Diplomatic and Consular Immunity. So then responsibility, it say the Illinois State Police Academy is responsible for providing the necessary training as required, and a copy of the United States State Department guidance for law enforcement officers and judicial authorities in order to ensure officers become and remain familiar with information and guidelines contained within the Diplomatic Consular Immunity Guidance for Law Enforcement and Judicial Authorities Manual, which none of them know this fucking manual, bro. All law enforcement in the whole country, in the whole United States, is supposed to be familiar with this United States Department of State manual, Diplomatic and Consular Immunity, Guidance for Law Enforcement and Judicial Authorities Manual. All law enforcement is supposed to be familiar with it. None of them are, you feel me? None of them, they don't even know what foreign nationals is. They don't even know what the word consulate or consular is. When you say, get a hold of my consular officer, they look at you crazy. They don't even know what that is. They never even heard of it. So we have policy enforcers that are out here that are improperly trained. And because the majority of all police and law enforcement are improperly trained, they are a danger to the public. They're a danger to the average individual out here because they're not properly trained and they're not properly instructed on how to handle certain situations. So we're going to keep it moving. It say the principle of diplomatic immunity is a matter of international law to which the U.S. is firmly committed. Officers of the Illinois State Police will abide by the guidelines established and published by the United States Department of State and explained in the manual, the same manual I just brought up. The general rules associated with privileges and immunities of staff of diplomatic and consular posts are presented in Addendum 1. I think this is Addendum 1. Yeah, so it tells them how to handle certain situations. And this is why they can still give you a citation, right? Because you see diplomatic agent and member of administrative and technical staff, service staff, it say, can they be arrested or detained? No. So they can't be detained, right? Can you enter their residence subject to ordinary procedures? No. You can't enter their residence, break in their crib, raid their crib, none of that. But look, can they be subpoenaed as a witness? No. Can they be prosecuted? No. But can they be issued a traffic citation? Yes. So this is why we still get fucking tickets, because even people with diplomatic immunity like ourselves still you still are allowed to get traffic tickets or whatever the case is. So this right here is showing you that. You feel me? So don't think, oh man, they still gave me a traffic ticket, man. I think it's because I got 3 stars, or I think it's because I got 4 stars. I don't got 5 stars. This and that, this and that. Nah, it don't matter how many stars you got, folks. You gonna get a traffic ticket if they want to give you a traffic ticket, regardless. You feel me? But some cops out here kind of understand. You feel me? Some of them understanding ones, or somebody who got time to sit there and listen to you, and you can break it down to them. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. This and that. And break down the laws to him and all this, and he actually willing to listen. You know, some of them, not all of them, just going, you know, motherfucking be on bullshit. It's a small percentage of cops out there that actually got a good head on their shoulders. You feel me? Well, in certain situations, because they might be cool in one situation, and then the next situation be a straight dick. You feel me? So it's just like, from what I've seen, is less than 1% where a cop will motherfucking actually be cool enough to sit there and hear you out, instead of be trying, no, this is the law, when all the shit they say is law is not a fucking law. It's color of law. It's a statute. It's not real law. And you got to explain that to them. It's a difference between what's legal and what's lawful. You know, it's a difference between color of law and real law. So this is still the directives for all police in Illinois, and here go the numbers to get them to call and all this other shit, which they still don't do anyways. Now let me go on to the next one real quick. I'm getting there, y'all. Bear with me. I'm getting there. I'm finna get to the sauce, but I gotta break this down real quick. I'm getting to the sauce though. So here go the next part. Illinois State Police Directives on Foreign Nationals. This is how all police in the state of Illinois is supposed to handle foreign nationals. And a foreign national, like I said, is anybody who's not a U.S. citizen. The Illinois State Police will protect and defend all persons to the extent which is consistent with current federal and state law. They will afford all persons the full protection of the law. Cooperate with all federal law enforcement agencies. Comply with state and federal law as well as guidelines established by the United States Department of State regarding the detention or arrest of foreign nationals. Now, show me how many cops actually fucking comply with this, because they don't. And I feel like there should be some type of violation. There should be some type of fucking way that they can be prosecuted or deal with the consequences for not correctly following this. That's what we need to find out. That's when we need to find out how to enforce this. I mean, we might have to take it to a district court, federal court, whatever the case is, but we need to find a matter of fact, we might have to get a hold of the Department of State. And they always act like they can't say too much to us because we're not law enforcement. But it's like there has to be other ways around this. There has to be someone who's gonna fucking stick up for us, bro. Period. So again, they're showing the authorities, Vienna Convention, bilateral treaties, Illinois Trust Act, United States Code, and so on. So look, definitions. This is big right here. Break it down. This is real big. Hit that like button one time for the one time if you ain't hit it. Definition of foreign national. For the purposes of this directive, a foreign national is any individual who is other than a United States citizen. Let me say that again for the people in the back. A foreign national. For the purposes of this directive, and even outside this directive, when you looking at United States State Department manual that all law enforcement is supposed to be familiar with, it says the same thing in there. A foreign national is anybody who's not a U.S. citizen. A foreign national is any individual who is other than a United States citizen. Now look, the department will handle those foreign nationals who identify themselves as diplomatic or consular officials in accordance with ISP Directive ENF 30, diplomatic immunity. And bitch, I'm diplomatic. I'm a diplomatic ambassador. You feel me? Therefore, me being a diplomatic ambassador, you automatically have to follow all the things within this ENF 30, which you probably won't because most of these police out here are a piece of shit. They're oath breakers. They don't even follow their own law. They're supposed to be upholding the oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States, but they never do that. They uphold, protect, and defend statutes. All right, look. Whenever Illinois State Police officer arrests, imprisons, or otherwise detains a foreign national, the officer must promptly inform the detainee of his or her right to have their government informed of such event. If the detainee asks to exercise this right, the detaining authority will inform the appropriate foreign consulate or embassy without delay and make a written record of such notification. Oh, by the way, they pulled me over yesterday too for my plates. But you know, same thing. I was let go, whatever the case, same shit, you feel me? So, anyways, back to what I was. Oh, yeah, that's why I brought that up, because I told they ass, I want y'all to get a hold of the foreign consulate or the embassy right now, because y'all detaining me. And they never go do that, but it's their law. And you know what's crazy? It was the sheriff. And usually the sheriffs, they go right around me. They don't even pull me over, even when they see my place, because the sheriffs, what I used to think of the sheriffs, if they stick more to the Constitution than any other law enforcement, but now I see they just as much as a piece of shit as regular law enforcement. You feel me? So, and he kept these papers. I handed these exact papers to the sheriff. He kept them. So at first I'm like, this bitch ass nigga ain't giving my papers back. You feel me? But then I was like, that's a good thing, because now he gonna read those and go through it, and maybe he'll educate his fucking coworkers, his officer friends. Maybe he'll educate their ass. Yeah, when he came, it's crazy because they was talking to me crazy at first, and then when he ran on my shit and came back being super nice. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Being super nice. Yeah, you see, I'm one of those ones, bitch. I'm diplomatic, bro. Quit fucking with me. So yeah, so that's that. Now I broke the foreign national thing down to y'all people. Now I can get to the real sauce. I can get to the real sauce. You heard? All right, cool. Now here go the real shit. You heard? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, they gave me a ticket. They gave me a ticket too. Hit that like button. But you know, I was like low key out here riding. I kind of knew that shit was gonna come, but I got to get used to going in court and defending myself in court. So you know, this is practice for me. That's what it is. Shit, that's what it is. It's practice for me. Let me get this real sauce out. Hold on, hit that like button before I go ahead and throw this real sauce on you. Hit that like button one time for the one time for the one time, and I'm finna show y'all this is a possible remedy for a lot of people who might end up in court with traffic tickets. It's a possible remedy right here. And I say possible because even though it is the remedy, it is the way, these local courts don't respect shit, bro. They don't respect nothing but statutes. They don't respect Supreme Court case laws. They don't respect the Constitution. They don't respect federal law. They don't respect. They only respect federal law when they able to charge you for a crime under federal law. That's when they respect federal law. Besides that, they don't respect none of that shit, bro. All they respect is their state statutes, and that's it. Hit that like button, man. Damn, I ain't see no lights going up. I ain't finna get y'all this sauce, man. You heard me? I ain't finna get y'all this secret motion to dismiss for us non-U.S. citizens. You feel me? For us foreign nationals, I'm not even finna give it to y'all because y'all playing. On phone and good. Hold on, let me go ahead and throw my man back up here. He didn't show us some real love, man. He didn't show us some real love. So we're gonna throw him back up there. You feel me? Y'all could just look at motherfuckers showing some real love since y'all don't know how to do that. You hear me? I'm finna read y'all comments real quick. Hey, my nigga, the consultant in here. That's my nigga. Hey, I believe that. Lux Life, he said, can't trust the judge recording, and if so, he'll be on his stuff. If you say some things that against him, there will be no recording. That's for real, because every time you leave something in these people's hands, it always come up missing. When you tell them, hey, can I get my phone in my pocket so I can record? No, we have our body cams on. That's fine. You don't need to be reaching in your pocket. We have our body cams on. Then when you try to get the body cam footage, oh, we can't find it. Oh, it came up missing. Oh, it was it's erased. Oh, it wasn't recording. It wasn't. We thought it was recording. It wasn't recording. It's always some BS like that every time, bro. You feel me? So I could definitely see the judge trying to pull that, like, oh, it didn't record when I hit the record, but I'm not trying to hear that. That should be a whole nother charge right there, bro. If I ask for audio recording, you supposedly put the audio recording on, I don't want to hear shit, bro. Real talk. He said, I'll act like the judge for you. He said, I don't want to hear anything about the Constitution in this court again. I'll hold you in contempt. They could threaten me with contempt all you want, but nigga, you gonna make me a rich man if you think you finna arrest me and put me in contempt of traffic court, which is a fake court that's not even backed by federal law, bro. Why you think traffic court only exists in local courts? You will never find traffic court in a state court. You will never find traffic court in a federal court or Supreme Court because it don't exist. And the Supreme Court has already ruled against traffic court, bro. The Supreme Court has already ruled against traffic cases. It's fake shit. It's not backed by anything. It's backed by statutory jurisdiction, which is fake as hell, bro. It's not even a real court. It's not even really criminal or civil. Because if you say, oh, traffic infraction is a traffic infraction a crime, they admit that traffic infraction is not a crime. So how the fuck is this criminal? How is this? It's not civil or criminal. You feel me? It's not common law or admiralty maritime jurisdiction. It's just some made up shit y'all came up with. You feel me? So yeah, they threaten that contempt shit, but I ain't worried about that. You ain't finna put nothing in contempt. Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt. I simply want to know the nature and cause of the action against me. Period. The Sixth Amendment grants me the right to know the nature and cause of the action against me and grants you the duty to inform me of the nature and cause of the action against me. And I do not think you will be breaking your oath by doing your duty. Therefore, will you please inform me of what jurisdiction this would be under? Period. The only time I'm really bringing up the Constitution is when I bring up admiralty maritime jurisdiction. Is this an action? Is this a criminal action under common law or admiralty maritime military tribunal, which is from Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution? Now, I'm saying the Constitution because I'm letting them know exactly which type of jurisdiction am I talking about. And you being a lawyer, you being a judge, you should know exactly what I'm talking about, which they do. Real shit. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Consultant, you said you did a live court video. Man, bro, I'll be asking you all type of questions. You don't be really breaking shit down to me though, bro. I'll be trying to get up on your little game, your little sauce, see what you be doing and shit, but you just be, you show me shit, but you don't really break down what you doing to me and shit. That's what I'll be trying to know, like exactly what steps you doing and what steps you taking so I can implement that same shit. Hey, my man just came through with that like button. You hit that like button. He came through with that donation. All praise to the Most High. Barakatah Yahbashim Yahushua. May the Most High bless this man. You feel me? Yeah, the sheriff gave me a ticket, bruh. The sheriff gave me a ticket, bruh. On me, the sheriff gave me a ticket. But all right, man, let me go ahead and give y'all this sauce real quick. This right here is our remedy, bro. On me, like I said, I'm not a licensed lawyer or licensed attorney, and this is not legal advice. This is information and entertainment. Nah, my state constitution is ass, bro. Like, ain't nothing in my state constitution. Like it's pointless for my state to even have a state constitution. That motherfucker don't say shit. And even then, the state constitution don't trump the U.S. Constitution. The U.S. Constitution is above the state constitution. Yeah, low key, we need to be taking our own court reporter in there because they ass boy, and they don't let us bring in fucking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take in a fucking hidden audio device in that bitch. Nah, the metal detector gonna catch that hoe. All right, let me get y'all this sauce real quick. I'm at work, gotta put a mask on with the UFO, pray to the Most High. They got you putting that mask on, depriving your oxygen, folks. All right, now this is from U.S. Code, so this is federal law. That's what make it so good, because it's in the U.S. Code. When you bring that shit in the U.S. Code against their ass, that's like one of the ultimate things, because this is what y'all abide by, right? So look, I'm in Title 22 U.S. Code. Damn, what section am I in? I forgot what section I'm in. Oh, section 254. So title 22 USC section 254. Now let's get into it though. All this shit was repealed. All right, definitions. As used in this act, the term members of a mission means the head of a mission and those members of a mission who are members of the diplomatic staff or who, pursuant to law, are granted equivalent privileges and immunities. B. Members of the administrative and technical staff of a mission. And C. Members of the service staff of a mission. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. We getting there. We getting there. I don't really need to read this, actually. All right, now this right here is very, very big. Shout out to my man's what's his name? Tanyel Mac. Folks came through with that. You heard me? Came through with that little fin ball. You heard me? Look though, there's some sauce right here. 254B. So 22 U.S. Code, section 254. 254B. Privileges and immunities of mission of non-party to Vienna Convention. This right here is so big. This right here is the sauce, bro. Sauce. You heard me? So look, with respect to a non-party to the Vienna Convention, the mission, the members of the mission, their families, and diplomatic couriers shall enjoy the privileges and immunities specified in the Vienna Convention. Do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this shit, or am I seeing things right now? Do y'all see this shit, or am I seeing things right now? Do y'all see this shit, or am I seeing things right now? So look, it says, with respect to a non-party to the Vienna Convention, the mission, the members of the mission, their families, and diplomatic couriers shall enjoy the privileges and immunities specified in the Vienna Convention. So that means even if your country isn't recognized, even if your foreign state isn't recognized, even if your foreign government isn't recognized in the Vienna Convention, you still enjoy the same immunities. Do you see this? You still enjoy the same privileges and immunities specified in the Vienna Convention. So even though you're not a party to the Vienna Convention, even if the US doesn't recognize your foreign state, your foreign government, anything about your foreign anything, even if it doesn't recognize it, even if you're a non-party to the Vienna Convention, which is the whole diplomatic, which is the international law of diplomatic immunity, right? It says even if you're not a party to it, even if your country or your foreign government, your foreign state isn't a party to the Vienna Convention, you still shall enjoy the privileges and immunities specified in the Vienna Convention. Do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this shit? Even right here, when you go to the amendments, amendment in 1982, with respect to a non-party to the Vienna Convention, the mission, the members of the mission, their families and diplomatic couriers, and members of the mission of ascendant state which has not ratified the Vienna Convention, their families and the diplomatic couriers of such state. So it's saying even if you are part of a foreign state or foreign government or just anything foreign, you're a foreign national. But even if you're a foreign national of something that was not a party to the Vienna Convention, which was the international law regarding diplomatic immunity, you still enjoy those same privileges, bro, because they don't want to, leave a sour taste in anybody's mouth. Another person from another country might come here on some diplomatic stuff, and even though he's not in the Vienna Convention, they're still going to treat him as such because they want U.S. citizens to be treated the same when they go abroad, right? So this right here is in the U.S. code. This is in federal law. Federal law even says, even though whatever foreign state you're from might not be a party to the Vienna Convention, you still enjoy the privileges and immunities, period. So it don't matter if y'all, we don't recognize that country, or we don't recognize that foreign state. It don't matter. Even though I'm not a party to the Vienna Convention, I'm a foreign national, and I still enjoy those same privileges, bro. Foreign diplomatic and consular officers. I'm a foreign national, right? All right. And I identify as diplomatic, bro. I'm a diplomatic ambassador. So I'm a foreign diplomat. You feel me? On some real shit. I'm a foreign diplomat. And you can't tell me I'm not a foreign diplomat. Why? Because you're not part of my foreign government. You're part of the U.S. government. You're part of the U.S., right? I'm not a U.S. citizen. Therefore, my government is a foreign government to your government. Therefore, my state is a foreign state to your state. I'm from a foreign state, right? On some real shit. I'm a foreign agent, period. And it says I enjoy the same privileges and immunities, even as a non-party to the Vienna Convention, which is the international law regarding diplomatic immunity. And I ain't done yet. I ain't fucking done yet. This is where it gets good. Here goes your way out. Here's the remedy right here. 254D. So Title 22 U.S. Code Section 254D. Here's the remedy. Here's the sauce. Here's the key right here. Here's the key. Dismissal on motion of action against individual entitled to immunity. Any action or proceeding brought against the individual who is entitled to immunity with respect to such action or proceeding under the Vienna Convention on diplomatic relations under section 254B or 254C of this title, or under any other laws extending diplomatic privileges and immunities, shall be dismissed. Shall be dismissed. Such immunity may be established upon motion or suggestion by or on behalf of the individual, or as otherwise permitted by law or applicable rules of procedure. That's big right here. How come we never seen this shit before? How come we never seen this shit before, bro? Where has this been? How come we never? Our real life was just doing some digging up, and I came across this shit, fam. Real talk. Title 22, Section 254D. You feel me? And that's good. Just like Title 18, Section 241 and 242, which is deprivation of rights under color of law. That right there is one of our main remedies right there, because anytime they try to deprive your rights under statutes, is a deprivation of rights under color of law, because is depriving me of my constitutional rights for the sake of your statutes, which you cannot do unless I give you consent. And 10 times out of 10, I'm not giving you consent to deprive my rights under your weak ass statutes, because I'm not a U.S. citizen and I don't work for the U.S. government. So therefore, those statutes don't apply to me, bro. Real talk. Those statutes don't apply to me. So this is real big right here, bro. This dismissal on motion. So this is another motion to dismiss. So when, you know how I was talking about the motions hearing, that's why I did that whole little court thing for you. So that's why I was bringing up the motions hearing, because that's when you would present all these motions to dismiss. Motion to dismiss based on the lack of evidence. Motion to dismiss based on a lack of proof of jurisdiction. You feel me? Stuff like that. This is a hidden motion to dismiss. I never even knew existed, bro. I never even knew this existed. It's a dismissal on motion of action against individual entitled to immunity. And it says clearly up here that even if my foreign state or my foreign government is a non-party to the Vienna Convention, or they weren't ratified in the Vienna Convention on diplomatic affairs or whatever the case is, it says we still supposed to enjoy the privileges or immunities that's specified in the Vienna Convention. So that means we're under the same immunity, even though our foreign government and our foreign state didn't get ratified in the Vienna Convention. Just the fact that we're foreign nationals, and since I'm a foreign national, my foreign government has decided that I'm a diplomat. So I'm a fucking diplomat, and you can't say that I'm not, because you're not part of my foreign state, bro. And what's so crazy is anybody could come up with a foreign state or a foreign government. You could form your own foreign state, your own foreign government. Can't nobody tell you can't. You feel me? On some real shit. But even though we're not doing that, we can go to American national route or whatever the case it is. But either way it goes, we're still foreign nationals. And being a foreign national, that means we're of a foreign nation, motherfucker. And if we're of a foreign nation, we're under a foreign government and a foreign state, nigga, period. So that's that. You feel me? That's that. We enjoy the same privileges and immunities, even as a non-party to the Vienna Convention. Bitch, follow the law. Why don't y'all ever follow the law? Y'all do. These police, these judges, these prosecutors do everything but follow the law. Only time they following the law is when it's there to burn your ass. Real shit. But when it's there to protect you, they ignore that shit. 254D, dismissal on motion of action against an individual entitled to immunity. And I just showed who's entitled to fucking immunity, bro. I showed y'all what a foreign national is. I showed y'all all this stuff. Let's not even talk about the Foreign Sovereign Immunities Act. We gonna get into that too right after this. The Foreign Sovereign, we got ways, bro. We got ways. And actually, the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act actually connects to this, bro. So we need to go back to the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act, and then it shows what a foreign state is and what a foreign agent is and all this and that. And we're gonna connect it with this. I feel like this right here is a remedy, bro. This right here is a remedy. You feel me? Dismissal on motion of action against individual entitled to immunity. Any action or proceeding brought against an individual who is entitled to immunity with respect to such action or proceeding under the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations under Section 254B. I just read 254B to y'all. You feel me? Or 254C of this title, or under any other laws extending diplomatic privileges and immunities, which I even showed y'all my Illinois State Police directives extended privileges and immunities to us, bruh. Real talk. Shall be dismissed. Oh yeah, the manual, the diplomatic and consular officials manual that all law enforcement is supposed to be familiar with, that extends the diplomatic privileges and immunities to us. And it says it shall be dismissed. Such immunity may be established upon motion or suggestion by or on behalf of the individual. So that means even if somebody else comes like, hold on, no, he's immune. He has diplomatic immunity. You feel me? He this and that. He has diplomatic privileges and immunity. Even somebody else can come and say, no, this person has that, and y'all supposed to dismiss this shit, bro. Period. Or otherwise permitted by law or applicable rules of procedure. You feel me? And what's so crazy is you take this in a federal court, they gonna actually acknowledge what you bring into the court. These local courts do not acknowledge shit you bring to the court, bro. They don't acknowledge shit you bring to the court. You feel me? Y'all want to see me checking the cops last night? Hold on, here we go. You're dismissed now. All three. What's your badge number?
13202.
Yeah, 13202. You dismissed. Gresham, whatever your name is, Gresham. You dismissed. What's your name? Albie.
Yeah.
You dismissed. And y'all have a nice day. Y'all, hey. I like keep up the good work. You feel me?
Man, there's children around here.
Yeah, that's cool. You work for me. Get back to work right now. Like, for real.
Make sure you get your plate on the vehicle, okay?
Make sure you do your job properly, because that's something y'all not good at. Bye-bye. Hey, I thought I wasn't driving away in my car today. I thought I wasn't driving away. Bye-bye. You're dismissed. Checking their ass on phone number. Hey, checking their ass. You're dismissed now. All three. What's your badge number?
13202.
Yeah, 13202. You dismissed. Gresham, whatever your name is, Gresham. You dismissed. What's your name? Albie.
Yeah.
You dismissed. And y'all have a nice day. On phone number. Checking that goof ass, boy. On phone number, I ain't having none of that. Fuck you talking about. On me. Checking they goof ass. They thought they was finna tow my car. Talking about, yeah, your car's getting towed tonight. Bitch, y'all ain't towing shit. As soon as your officer friend hop up out his car, y'all finna take the walk of shame. That's why I told they ass, y'all finna take the walk of shame, bro. And that's what they did. Me, you ain't towing shit. I ain't stepping out of no car. They tried to tell me to step out a few times. I'm not stepping out of none. I told them I'm not finna do that. I'm not stepping out. Period. I ain't committed no crimes. I ain't gotta step out. Fourth Amendment right, bro. Period. But look, dismissal on motion of action against individual entitled to immunity. This right here is big. This is Title 22 U.S. Code, Section 254D, bro. This is a motion to dismiss, bro, for an individual entitled to immunity, like such as myself. Now let's go to the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act real quick. Fuck they Tom. And he tried to call me a sovereign citizen. So he said, oh, so you a sovereign citizen? I said, bro, don't slander me like that. He said, how is that slander? I said, you a sovereign citizen, nigga. On me, because you're I'll do it. When you're a real sovereign citizen, bro. I'm not no fucking sovereign citizen. I'm a foreign national, bro. Get it right. Okay, so I have the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act. I have it up right here on the State Department website, but they got it all in pieces. So I'm trying to find it. I think this is it right here. It is. Man, come on, man. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it all on one paper so I don't gotta keep on clicking in different. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Damn, this shit from 1976, bro. 1976. Damn, it's the original law. When they first wrote this shit in the law, it's like uh, a scan of the actual pages and shit. I'm just trying to get it all on one page, man. It say, can you be sued under the Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act? I'm gonna have to look into that because it's a lot of suing we should be doing because these motherfuckers, boy, they keep on keeping on. They keep on keeping on, bro. See, man, I used to have all this on one page and it was so simple. What happened to all the simple shit? Oh, here we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. I think this Title 28, Section 1602 through 1604 or 1605, because actually 1605 shows why you wouldn't be immune in certain cases, which proves that it's only during commercial activity we lose our immunity. And I'm not under commercial activity. So, okay, so here we go right here. It's a jurisdictional immunities of foreign states. All right, findings and declaration of purpose. So this is the purpose of this whole thing. Let me see how long I've been on here because I gotta get off here. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because I gotta go. It's been too long now. The Congress finds that the determination by United States courts of claims of foreign states to immunity from the jurisdiction of such courts will serve the interests of justice and will protect the rights of both foreign states and litigants in United States courts. Under international law, states are not immune from the jurisdiction of foreign courts insofar as their commercial activities are concerned, and their commercial property may be levied upon for the satisfaction of judgments rendered against them in connection with their commercial activities. Claims of foreign states to immunity should henceforth be decided by courts of the United States and of the states in conformity with the principles set forth in this chapter. You hear me? All right, so let's say for the purposes of this chapter, a foreign state, except as used in section 1608 of this title, includes a political subdivision of a foreign state or agency or instrumentality of a foreign state as defined in subsection B. An agency or instrumentality of a foreign state means any entity which is a separate legal person. So this just shows an agency or instrumentality of a foreign state can be a person, which is a separate legal person, corporate or otherwise, and which is an organ of a foreign state or political subdivision thereof, or a majority of whose shares or other ownership interest is owned by a foreign state or political subdivision thereof, and which is neither a citizen of a state of the United States as defined in Section 1332. All right, Section 1604. Immunity of a foreign state from jurisdiction. Subject to the existing international agreements to which the United States is a party at the time of enactment of this act, a foreign state shall be immune from the jurisdiction of the courts of the United States and of the states except as provided in sections 1605 to 1607. So it says no matter what they talking about, a foreign state is supposed to be immune from jurisdiction of the United States. And then you go down to see why, what reasons wouldn't we be immune? What's the exception to that? Is it a foreign state shall not be immune from the jurisdiction of the courts of the United States or the states in any case in which the foreign state has waived its immunity, either explicitly or by implication, which I ain't waiving shit, you feel me? In which the action is based upon a commercial activity carried on in the United States by the foreign state. And then it's talking about in which rights and property taken in violation of international law, in which rights and property of the United States acquired by succession to get, you know, some stuff that probably would never apply to us. Any claim based upon the exercise or performance of a failure to exercise or perform a discretionary function, regardless of whether the discretion was abused, or by any claim arising out of malicious persecution, abuse of process, libel, slander, misrepresentation, deceit, and interference with contract rights, or this or that, this or that, this or that. They basically talking about if your ass is being involved in commercial activity, then all your immunity is automatically being waived. You feel me? That's basically what they're saying. You feel me? But we know how to operate in the private. We know how to separate the private from the public. So we don't got that issue. Hey, look, they're talking about admiralty and maritime and shit down here, which maritime lien is based upon a commercial activity of a foreign state. You feel me? And they still be trying to put us under admiralty maritime law and shit. Fuck out of here. You know why they doing that? Because they know deep down we not U.S. citizens. So when they treating you as if you're under admiralty and maritime law, they basically admitting that you're foreign and you're under an international contract with the United States because you're foreign to the United States. And that's why they doing that shit. Hey, see, man, this shit get deep, cuz. This shit get deep. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. 1604 really is the part right there. A more immunity of a foreign state from jurisdiction, subject to existing international agreements to which the United States is a party at the time of the enactment of this act. A foreign state shall be immune from the jurisdiction of the courts of the United States and of the states except provided in section 1605 to 1607, which I showed y'all that, which basically if you're acting commercially, you don't get that protection from the immunity. Boom. Let me take it back one more time before I get up off here. Show y'all that new sauce I came with today, fam. That new remedy. And it's Title 22, U.S. Code, Section 254, specifically 254D. I like 254B, though, because it explains that even if your foreign state or foreign government or, you know, your foreign nation isn't a party to the Vienna Convention, you still get the same immunity. You still get the same diplomatic immunity, bro. So then you go back down to 254D and it says dismissal on a motion of action against individual entitled to immunity, which I will use this in my motions hearing. Any action or proceeding brought against an individual who is entitled to immunity with respect to such action or proceeding under the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. under Section 254B or 254C of this title, or under any other laws extending diplomatic privileges and immunities, shall be dismissed. Such immunity may be established upon motion or suggestion by or on behalf of the individual, or as otherwise permitted by law or applicable rules of procedure. So that's big right there, but I never heard of nobody using that. So it'd be nice to see now, you know, people going through cases, if they use this, how it work out for them, and some of the responses they get, some of the you know, because they always gonna try to throw you for a loop. So, you know, it'd be good to know what to expect from these people when you pull this out, because they probably never even seen this. They probably don't even know this exists. They're gonna go check the law books real quick, like, hold on, did he make this up, bro? Like real shit, bro. You could just tell, you feel me? You could just tell. That's false, bro. That's false. For one, all these different countries have passports. You feel me? So just having a passport don't make you a U.S. citizen. But if you're talking about a passport issued by the United States Department of State still proves you're a U.S. citizen, that's false too. Because if that's the case, when they take our passports back to their cop cars, they would see we're a U.S. citizen and they would treat us like everybody else. But my car don't get towed. I don't have to step out my car. Y'all don't search shit. You feel me? So that's false right there. What you saying? You feel me? And that's the whole point of the passport. So when they search your shit, they see your status, you feel me? And the United States Department of State has already said there's a difference between a U.S. citizen and a U.S. national, or whatever the case. But I never even call myself a U.S. national, bro. But yeah. Everybody got passports, bro. And even diplomats, when they come over here, the United States Department of State be giving them United States Department of State issued things for their diplomatic status. You feel me? But I'm up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that came through, show some love. Hey, my man's A6 was in here. I didn't even know you was in here, A6. I just now scrolled through and seen your name. Hold on, I think I just seen it. Or was I tweaking? I don't know. But shout out to my shout out to my man's A6. He came through on Phone and Gray. Where my people that came through? My man Tanyel Mack. Shout out to my man Tanyel Mack, came through with that donation. All praise to the Most High, Barakatah Y'all Bashim Yahushua, and may he be blessed. He came through with the come through, and he ain't owe me shit. Same with my man's right here, came through with the come through. You already know, all praise to the Most High, Barakatah Y'all Bashim Yahushua, and may he be blessed. May the Most High bless him. You feel me? Shout out to the Creed, man. Shout out to the Creed, man. I'm finna put something on you, so-called. I can't get back to my dude who came through with the 14, but, you know, it definitely is acknowledged. My chat won't go back that far. But Duncan Beck came through with the $15 donation on here, man. Shout out to my man's Duncan Beck, you feel me? Dropping money in here and shit. Big blessings. Big blessings for me, so may he get some big blessings as well. You feel me? All praise to the Most High. Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You already know, I'm gonna go. I'm out.